say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it. That thing, man, that you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a new idea. That's what you got to chase. Because anything else, it's gonna disappoint you. You're gonna forever be sad, man. If you don't chase that dream, you're gonna forever be miserable, man. I would hate to die and never do the thing I was born to do.
Hi guys, my name is Phyllis. This is my channel. For everybody that's been anticipating and waiting on me to start a YouTube channel, here you go. I'm trying. So this is like gonna be my first video. I'll just kind of explain, because I'm gonna try and do like other content or like other videos and stuff like that. So kind of get to know me a little bit, and yeah, I hope y'all like it here on my channel. So you guys, this is kind of gonna be like the story, just not the story, but like the timeline, or like how I ended up moving to Texas. Because every time I tell somebody like, oh, like they'll be like, oh, where you from? I'll be like, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. Anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all how I ended up here in Dallas. I don't know how I ended up here in Dallas either, not playing. But I know, but like it's just kind of hard for me to open up about it and like actually talk about, because it was a lot for me. And not only was it a lot, but like it was kind of depressing before I moved out here. And now I live here, like I'm getting to know myself as an adult. And I just want to put a disclaimer out there and put a warning out there. If you're a family member and you're watching this video, I advise you to proceed with caution, but don't call my phone. Okay? Also, I personally do not blame anybody for whatever I went through or decided to go through alone, as an individual, without involving other people or like telling people my business or whatever. Not even telling people my business, but like sometimes you just go through things and you just prefer to go through it alone. Okay? The one thing I can say about like my journey of like becoming the person I am today is that I lost a lot of friends on the way. Like a lot. I lost a lot of friends on the way, and it wasn't even like I lost them, but it was kind of like I kind of like needed my space, and like I didn't know how to like explain that or like how to say, oh, like I just need space right now. Like it's not that I hate y'all, but the way everybody around me was just acting, it was as if people was mad, and I was like, I give people kill on shame. Anyways, and also yeah, I might be switching from a little bit Yoruba and like pidgin and stuff like that, but I'm gonna try and say whatever I say in Yoruba, like in English. But if I don't, I'm not translating for y'all. Sorry. Here's the timeline. I graduated high school in 2019, and I wanted to go to school out of state. And everybody, like the older people, not the younger people, not my sisters or like people around my age or nothing like that. Everybody, I was like an older person that did not go to school in the United States. People that did not graduate in the state or in the country of the USS of A that we live in was telling me, oh, you shouldn't go to school out of state. If you go to school out of state, you're not going to get scholarships or you're not going to get financial aid and da-da-da-da. And stupid little old young me, I was not educated on like how this stuff worked, even though I should have been. But, you know, I was young and dumb. So I was not educated, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get no money. Like, who's going to be helping me pay for this? And who's going to be helping me do that? And I was like, I just got scared, so I kind of retreat. Like, I guess I'll just stay here. But it got to the point where, okay, let me actually start. So the first time I came to Texas was January of 2020. And y'all know that's when, like, that was way before COVID, because I feel like COVID started like March, like later on type of. So like before COVID started getting big and crazy, I had a friend that lived in El Paso, and I bought a plane ticket. It was like $500. I was young, dumb, and spending money. Now I would never, not if I'm going from one state to another state, I would not pay no $500. But I bought my ticket to El Paso, and I went for like a week or so. I had mad fun. I didn't really do much. I was just kind of, but I was just like, it just felt new. Like it felt new, and I loved it, and I liked it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to move. And before that or whatever, I had started going to college, like the community college in St. Paul, and baby, my heart was not in it. I wasn't feeling it, because deep down inside, I knew I wanted to go to school out of state. I wouldn't advise it. I did not want to stay in St. Paul. Before that, I was trying. I really was trying. I was trying to keep on a break. Like, you know what? I'm going to just stick it out until I graduate, and then I'm going to move. but I couldn't do it. Like, I really could not do it no more. So I came back from El Paso, January 2020, and I literally, like, I got depressed. I got, like, mad depressed, and it wasn't even funny. Maybe I was sad. I was like, what is wrong with me? And obviously it was also winter, so like winter time, I kind of get like seasonal depression. Not so much here in Texas, but I kind of like try to keep my mind busy because it's still low-key kind of warm. Maybe Texas winter be 2 days, and then after that you go back to your regular life. So I don't really get it here. But like in St. Paul, it's like dark, gloomy. The sun not out for months at a time. Baby, damn near June, and the snow is still on the ground. So like it was very, very depressing for me, and I was just in my room like yo, I gotta get up out of here. I have to leave. So that's basically what I did. So like I feel like the winter season kind of like brushed me, like kind of passed me by or whatever, and then COVID hit, and then we all had to sit at home. So I couldn't really do nothing, and like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move. I was saving up my money. Put my money in my savings and not spending it. I feel like that time, like in my life personally for me, was like the most like trying time of my life, because like I love to buy stuff. I'm gonna be down to my last dollar. I'm gonna buy something with it. Yeah, I was so stingy to myself with my own money that I was making, my own money that I was saving. I was so stingy to myself. I wasn't buying nothing. I was just wearing my natural hair out. Like, maybe I was just doing it. And like my friends would come over, we chill, we go to the mall, everybody got a bag. I don't have nothing. Cause I was so stingy to myself, and it was by May of 2020, I had my mind made up that I was gonna move. So I was like, yo, I'm out of here. June, I told my family, I kind of sat everybody down. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave. This is what I was gonna do. I literally made a PowerPoint for my family, y'all. And I told them, and everybody was kind of like, they was kind of surprised. Like they didn't understand, or like they didn't know why, or like what was going on. But it was like I just sat in my room for like 6 months basically plotting. When I tell y'all, one thing I can say about myself is that when I'm determined for something, or like when I know I want something, I'm going to go and get it, and there's no stopping me. Like once my mind is made up, forget it. Egg back there. Isn't it me? I have coconut head. I know I have coconut head. But y'all, this was something so personal for me that like everybody was asking me why, and and I was just kind of like, yo, this is a personal journey for me. Like it wasn't personal sense like, oh, I can't tell you why, but like it was personal. Like I don't want to tell you why. Like it's my business, and I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna get to it. That's how I felt. From like June to like September-ish, I was just focused on moving. I'm like, I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need that, I'm gonna need that, I'm gonna need this much for my apartment, and this and that. I started looking at apartments. In Dallas, looking at apartments, Addison, everywhere. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna go out there and look at apartments. So October, like, was my birthday. That was kind of like my send off to everybody. Like, I already told my friends, and they're like, oh, like, we're gonna miss you, blah, blah, blah. So my friends, my birthday rolled around, kind of did a little party, kind of like a little going away. In my head, it was like a little going away party, but at the same time, it was my birthday party. So did a little backyard party. It was right, everybody together. I feel like that was probably like everybody's last time really seeing me for real, because after that was October, November, December. Baby, I was packing. So December came. I wasn't packing in November, but December came, and like I bought a ticket to Dallas for me and my mother, and I got us a hotel, and I was like, we're gonna go out to Dallas and look at apartments. So we got here, we rented a car. Y'all, all on my dime. I was balling, I was pimp. But bought the tickets, came out here, rented a car. Baby, that was another story. So rented a car and everything, and yeah, we ended up staying with her friend that lives like in Texas. Well, in Dallas. So not really Dallas. Yeah, I don't count Fort Worth and like Grand Prairie and stuff. I don't count that as Dallas. Okay. But anyway, we ended up staying with her friend. So like every single day we were out here, we would get up, go look at apartments, go, basically just, my main focus, y'all, literally was just looking at apartments. Looking. I have mad brochures and like quotes and everything from everybody. And I'm like, yo, like, there's a lot of money. And my mom, on the other hand, is behind me, like in my ear, like, I don't think you can do it. I don't think you should. So we get back home in December, and my mom was like, I mean, I don't think you should, but if you want to, go ahead. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it. So I ended up applying for an apartment. I got the apartment like a couple days later. End of December rolled around, I found somebody to ship my car out here, packed up my stuff. January, I was supposed to leave January 1st, but it was New Year's and stuff like that, so I just kind of waited. I left January 4th, I believe, when I moved in. My sister came out. My sister was already out here, actually. And then I came out here, and then my sister helped me move in. We went to the store, buy everything I needed. And that's how I ended up in Texas. And I feel like I never, like, I haven't looked back yet to be like, I kind of want to go back. I think about it in the back of my head, like, yeah, I miss my family and I miss my friends and stuff like that. But I wouldn't move back to St. Paul until I actually go and live. Simply because it just was not even like the environment, but like it just was not healthy for me. I felt like I was doing the same thing over and over. Like I felt like I was repeating a cycle. And baby, depression kills, okay? And God forbid, I wish everybody a good mental health. I wish everybody happiness and joy and like just happy in life, because baby, depression kills. That's all I'm gonna say. But ever since moving out here, baby, I've been living my best life. That's all I can say. Not to say like I wasn't living my best life out in Texas. I'm in Minnesota. I was living my best life. I feel like I have way more freedom than all of my friends, or like most of my friends. They'll be like, Billikens, you doing X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, I'm living life. Like I was living life. So it wasn't even like, oh, I wanted to move away to like be fast or like try to, oh, I want to be grown so bad. I was moving because of my mental health. And I feel like because I never said anything to anybody, like, oh, like, it's basically for my mental and, like, what I felt. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I feel like I could never, like, put it in words on how bad and how much I felt like I needed it. So, like, it's just hard for me to explain to somebody, or, like, when they ask me, oh, why do you want to move? I don't know how to tell you. I just have to. Like, in my head, I was just like, I just have to. So that's how I ended up here. And it's been great. It's been good. Like, everything's been good to me.
One thing I have learned in the past 3 years is that it's better for you to do it and fail than for you to not do it at all and continue on with the rest of your life wondering what it would have been like or how it would have turned out if you would have done it. And don't ever let anybody project their fears onto you or onto your dreams and the things that you want to do in life. I promise you, it's much better than to do it and fail than to not do it at all. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.